Recent revelations shed light on an alleged assassination attempt targeting Ukrainian President Zelenskyy, as detailed by Ukrainian intelligence sources. A woman, believed to be an informant from Russia, was apprehended by Ukrainian officials in connection with the plot. The woman is suspected of gathering information about Zelenskyy's movements during a recent trip to Mykolaiv, with the intention of facilitating a Russian airstrike on him. Simultaneously, a distressing incident unfolded as Russia launched a missile strike on an apartment building in eastern Ukraine, followed by a secondary strike aimed at targeting first responders. Tragically, this event resulted in the loss of at least 7 lives, including civilian residents and rescue personnel. Richard Engel, NBC's chief foreign correspondent, highlighted the growing concerns in Washington regarding the apparent stalling of the counteroffensive efforts in the ongoing Ukraine-Russia conflict. This issue has sparked discussions within political and national security circles. The incident involving the suspected assassin of Zelenskyy, who has often appeared in public addressing the situation from the front lines, has further compounded the complex situation. The Ukrainian intelligence community recently revealed the assassination plot, being the primary source of information on the matter. While there has been no official response from the Kremlin, Ukrainian authorities claim that the informant was operating covertly within a local community near Mykolaiv, a highly militarized zone in southern Ukraine. She reportedly had close ties to soldiers and was embedded in this militarized frontline environment. By assuming a seemingly innocuous role within a military supply shop, the woman exploited her position to gather intelligence on troops and customers. This information was then transmitted to Moscow, potentially for the purpose of targeting. One of the most alarming aspects of the plot was the informant's focus on President Zelenskyy's itinerary during his recent trip to Mykolaiv. Ukrainian officials assert that the goal was to obtain detailed information about Zelenskyy's schedule and movements, which could have facilitated a targeted airstrike by Russian forces. Intriguingly, Ukrainian authorities chose to allow the plot to unfold to a certain extent, monitoring her interactions and contacts. The evolving conflict has seen escalating attacks on both sides. Subsequently, they apprehended her in the act. Ukraine has expanded its offensive maneuvers, leading to embarrassing incidents for Moscow, including civilian casualties and damage to buildings around the Kremlin. These actions have particularly impacted the image of Russian President Vladimir Putin in the wake of recent developments, such as the mini-rebellion in Pogozin. The interconnectedness of these events is evident, suggesting a strategic link between the assassination plot and the evolving tactics on the battlefield. The traditional trench warfare narrative that has characterized the Ukraine-Russia conflict for an extended period is still observable, with both sides entrenched along the south and east fronts. However, the front lines remain largely stagnant, and the ongoing counteroffensive faces challenges in dislodging well-entrenched Russian forces from Ukrainian territory. In response, Ukrainian forces, taking the lead in innovative attacks, are seeking to alter the dynamics of the conflict. Moscow's potential exploration of unconventional methods to shift the balance further underscores the evolving nature of this complex situation. This approach includes symbolic attacks on Moscow and unconventional assaults in the Black Sea, such as utilizing sea drones to target Russian ships near ports. In conclusion, the alleged assassination plot against President Zelenskyy, the evolving counteroffensive, and changing battlefield strategies collectively paint a complex picture of the ongoing Ukraine-Russia conflict. As developments continue to unfold, it remains crucial to monitor the shifting dynamics and potential impacts on regional and global security.